Our next sponsor is Todd Courser, who I believe is an accountant.
It's always confusing.
It's a little bit
Actually, I'm both an accountant and an attorney. I've been operating here in Lapeer for about 12 years, and it's tough to follow your presentation there. You kind of take all the air out of the room, but Michigan has, there's so much bad stuff, it's difficult to find someone who's so positive about our future. And I have been in Lapeer for pretty much my whole life, and have operated a business here for about the last, I say, 12 or 14 years now. And it's been an interesting road to be a part of Michigan's story and to kind of look around as the economy has changed and Michigan has changed and Lapeer has changed. And I went to Lapeer East and then Mott and then U of M Flint, and then went on to law school. Went to Thomas M. Cooley. When I went to Thomas M. Cooley, most people that go to Thomas M. Cooley or they go to law school, they study criminal. And you go to any sort of a criminal, if you go to law school to study criminal law, there'll be 150 people there in the room if you're there to hear a criminal speaker. If you go to law school to study taxation, which is what I did, there'll be 5 people in the room, and 4 of them are in the wrong spot. So there aren't too many of us that study tax or that spend much time in taxation. My practice is devoted pretty much to estate planning, elder law, and then tax. And taxation kind of takes a couple of different avenues. One is tax planning for clients that have been looking for other spots to locate their businesses. I help clients who are looking at basically which other states are a little more favorable as far as the regulatory problems that are out there, and also taxation. Michigan has one of the highest tax burdens in the country for businesses. It is the worst state to locate a business right now. We have a lot of work to do. The work won't happen in the legislature to bring those resolutions to pass. It's going to happen in rooms like this, in the chamber. The businesses are what have grown Michigan's economy in the past, and Michigan is going to be, if it's going to be rebirthed again into a powerhouse under America's hood, it'll be because of the chamber or because of the members that are involved in the entrepreneurial movement in Michigan. Michigan has a huge amount of wonderful things. I mean, most people, we have a hard time thinking of all the positive stuff, and some of the positive things that we need to focus on. It's tough when I talk to people. It's like you want to tell them all the terrible things, and it is really difficult to look at the positive things that are happening in Michigan. Really, you start talking about how things are going. How long is that? 30 seconds, so I have to wrap up very quickly. Next week, I'm going to speak on taxation in Michigan and the...
April.
Oh, is it April? Okay. Okay, there's someplace else I'm speaking next week. So if you're interested in that, someplace I'm speaking next week on taxation and regulatory trouble. Next meeting, Nita has asked me to come back and speak on taxation in Michigan and the regulatory hurdles that businesses face here. And so I'm going to come back and spend a few minutes. Probably not nearly as well as Lisa did. I don't do a whole lot with PowerPoint, but I hopefully can give kind of what has happened in the past and where Michigan is going, and give maybe a little bit of insight into what I've seen as far as the differences between here and other places. And Michigan can get on track. I mean, we don't want our motto to be, come for the weather and stay for the taxes. But that's basically what's left here. We have for-lease signs, and if you're in the for-lease sign making business, you probably are doing pretty well right now. But pretty much everybody else could use a few more clients and could use some change to happen here in Michigan. And of course, I'd like to be a part of that as much as you would. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Our next